This is the Klipsch Cinema 800, and yeah, today was the lift of the embargo date where we can actually talk about this. So I've had this for a while. I have so much stuff to review. It's ridiculous stuff that I'm not even allowed to show you yet. But yeah. So this is the Klipsch Cinema 800, and the point of this video is more to just answer your questions. So if you have turn that off. Any particular questions about this that you'd like me to address in my full review? So this is definitely not a full review. Let me know. I'm going to be looking at the live chat right now. So if you have any questions, let me know. Yeah, I've seen, I think, one or two videos about the Cinema 1200 already. And I think they're similar in lots of ways. I mean, one thing that I like is this remote. Let me see if I can show you. But I love light up remotes, like backlit remotes. So this one, it turns off if you have it off, and boom, live and in color. Yes, I see you, Chris. But yeah, some things that are different from a typical soundbar is their Tractrix horn, of course, that they're known for. And so I'm hoping that this is tuned more like the Klipsch the Fives rather than their old stuff, because their old stuff a lot of people thought was a little bit bright. And so yeah, Angela, daily hi-fi pre-show, exactly. I'm about to do the daily hi-fi podcast right now. But you can kind of see inside here too. You can see the drivers. That one, another Tractrix horn. That one looks smaller. Another driver, and the LCD panel, a driver, and then the other Tractrix horn. So yeah, here's the top. What else do you see here? On the side here, connectivity. I think this is probably for updates. Wood construction, yes, that is correct, Chris. It's hard to tell on this what's wood. I mean, what you see here is, this is not wood. Not sure about that. Maybe these side panels. Yeah, it's not as obvious as on the fives where they were obviously all wood. So let's see if we can look around the back here. See what's on the back. Put this down. What do we got? Analog, sub out, and pairing for the wireless, IR, Ethernet, WPS if you want to quickly connect to Wi-Fi if your router supports that. What else we got over here? Okay, so this is cool. HDMI in, HDMI in 2, and then HDMI out ARC. So yeah, this is handy if you have an older TV where you might not have ARC, because if you want to pass Dolby Atmos, it needs to be through the HDMI, not through optical. And so this will help in that this kind of acts as your AVR. You plug stuff into this, and then you pass on video just through that HDMI. So that's cool. What else? If you guys have any questions, definitely ask here, because the whole point of this is really to get an idea of what you guys want to know for the full review. So if you're watching this later on, leave a comment and let me know also what you want to know in the full review. What is this? Cork. I like the use of cork instead of rubber. I think it's cool to prevent it from sliding around. All right, so we got that. Different wood sides. All right, kind of a cool look. Screws and mounting brackets. What is this? HDMI. How many channels? So this is a 3.1. So left, center that's hidden underneath, right, and then 10-inch subwoofer here. What else we got? Power cable. What is that? Hold on a second. Oh, one is a power cable for the sub. All right, got it. And here's a sub. It is not tiny, definitely bigger than most of the subs that I've seen that come with soundbars. But yes, question from, who was that? Ryan says, is the center also horn loaded? Yes, it is. So let me kind of tilt this up so you can see. You can see the Tractrix horn underneath there. And the center is actually using the MTM design. So mid-range, tweeter, mid-range. What else? Let's take a look at the back of this. So input and output. Oh, cool. So I think this is one of the ones where you can actually use your own subwoofer if you wanted to. That's pretty awesome. You know, because if you could add multiple subwoofers and then you'd be set. You know, soundbar with multiple subs, you're good to go. Looks like a paper cone woofer, rubber surround, and the port is actually a slot port here. Rubber feet. Feels pretty sturdy. Seems like MDF. Nothing fancy, and I like how the wood grain here has a texture to it. The vinyl has a texture to it. Some of them just look like it, and they don't have any feel to it. This one actually is very nice. You can kind of see their variation. But yeah, let me know what you guys have questions about, and I'll do my best to answer them. Boom, boom, boom. What else? This soundbar is actually pretty wide. They said it's for a 55-inch TV, and I don't think this is gonna fit on my console, so it might look funny in my video. Yeah, it's pretty wide. But you know, the wider the soundbar, you get more of that stereo image. So I guess it makes sense for that use case. The 1200 I noticed does have an upfiring for Dolby Atmos. This one does not. And so width wise, it's not super wide, right? Yeah, I think this retails at what, $7.99, something like that. So I'm excited to hear this and see how it sounds. I'm pretty sure it's going to sound pretty awesome with this sub. Yeah. I don't know what else to say. Center, how many channels? 3, okay. Any other questions on the live stream? Yes, no, maybe so. If not, then I gotta go. All right, so that's pretty much it. That was just a quick unboxing, I guess. Not really an unboxing, because the unboxing is already done, and there's a big mess here to show for that. Manual, I think one of the comments that I saw on other videos is lack of DTS:X support. And so when I look here in the manual, AC3, Dolby True HD, Dolby Atmos. So yeah, I guess for some people that's an issue. For me, I haven't found that to be too much of an issue, but you know, some people are wondering about that. Different modes here. What else is there to look at? Wireless sub, which is kind of cool. Wireless meaning that you don't have to connect it, you know, the signal part. You still have to connect it for power for the wall. What else? Different options here. Headphone, analog input, optical. Yeah. This is kind of the process I go through when I'm doing these reviews. I just unbox them. Sometimes I take a look at the manual depending on the features and if I think it'd be easy to figure out. Sometimes I don't, just to kind of get an idea how it is to try it out for the first time for somebody who doesn't read manuals. How to pair the sub. But yeah, this looks pretty straightforward. The other thing is Klipsch has been promising to update their Klipsch Connect app to allow for equalization, different things like that. So I don't know if that's the case. I don't know when they're going to come out with that. The other thing is I like the fact that this has Google Cast, and I think it was Amazon as well. And the reason being, this actually turns into a smart speaker. I've noticed soundbars that have that feature. It's cool because you can just, like, you know, you can ask it a question and then it'll reply back from the soundbar as if it's like a smart speaker. So that's kind of handy, as opposed to just having it connected to your TV with smart capabilities. It can't really do that. What was there? I think there's a question here. Let's see. Hi, do you compare it with your other setup? Yeah, I can. Let me know what setup you want me to compare it to. I mean, right here I'm in my messy home theater setup, but you can see I have lots of speakers over here. It's a mess over here, so. But yeah, I don't know that it would compare here. This is a 120-inch screen. Maybe in my living room, maybe in the bedroom. Like I'm saying, this bar might be a little bit big for the bedroom. But yeah, I use Klipsch the 6s with a sub. All right. What's up? All right, guys. Well, I don't think there's very much more to say here. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Leave a comment, and I'll do my best to answer it in my full review. I just wanted to get this out because today is the day where we're allowed to talk about this, even though I've had this for maybe a few weeks. So, yes. I don't know when this is available for sale, by the way. Hopefully today. But, yeah. Stay tuned for my full review. Again, let me know if there's something that you want to know in the comments, and I'll do my best to answer it in my full review. I'll try to, cover all of your questions. So that's it. Anyway, take care. Bye. How do I end this?